Okay, so we are live broadcasting to 16 channels. Who's going to be our first chat message? We'll see, and we will see if the chat is, yes it is. We'll see if the chat and Debbie, 4-name girl, beat Nick Brown by a split second. That was awesome. What a great race. The chat is right here. Right? How's it going? Get it going? Yeah, man, it's going. It's not going the way I want it to go. There's a catch. But my processor is running at 21% right now. I've got one camera, two cameras, and the fucking I'm running the I might even have a web page open. Yeah, and I've got YouTube open too, man. Hey, Kristen. Any sign of Mark? No. Mark's probably going to be AFK for about 2 weeks, I would think. He's going to stay the hell away from me for a long time. Him and I have to have a talk, man. You know? If he wants to be friends with me, he's got to listen to me. You got to listen to your friends, man. You can't fucking ignore them. You can't be a bubblehead. You can't be an airhead, you know? I need to know that I can rely on you in a pinch. I need to know that I can fucking trust you with my life, man. You know? And as of right now, I can't. I can't trust him with my life. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do. He's unpredictable, man. And in his current state, it's just been one fuck up after the next, man, and I'm the one that has to pay the goddamn price for it, you know? And I'm sick of it. You know, he's going to find himself in a big bind here with if he's not going to be working for me, man, because I'm a major source of income for him. And, you know, he's going to have to go work for our buddies and not me anymore. Yeah, Mark, man. Just I can't justify having him around if all he's going to do is subvert me, man. And I have to spend half of my day cleaning up after him, fixing what he breaks. You know, he used my jacuzzi the day after it was leaking horribly. I haven't had a leak in that thing in years. And then just all of a sudden, you know, and then all these suds are coming out of it. You know, he doesn't water my grass. He didn't fucking stay here and take care of my dog. You know, he took another job over my job, and I hired him first. He lies to me constantly. He lies right to my face, man. You know, I asked him if he pulled that tomato plant out, and he looked me right in the eye and goes, "No, I didn't touch it." No, he never showed up. No, you know, there's cages around those plants. You know, I thought for 1 second, I was like, you know, is it possible that an animal got in there and ate that tomato plant? No, it's not. No fucking animal crawled up in there and did that. You know, I just wanted to make sure. He was pretty sure he did it anyway. It's too mentally exhausting for me to deal with him. I got so much shit going on. I know I'm retired, but still, man, yeah, like a deer came in. Oh man, I went off on that motherfucker today, man. He deserved it. He really deserved to be screamed at. Yeah, well, I don't need help, man. I'd be better off if I was just doing all this by myself. You know, granted, I could have had somebody else build me the fucking the greenhouse, but he did a great job on that. You know, he does work hard and he does great work. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. But anyway, so let me tell you about the computer. So, hey, Lainey. So, the reason why I'm looking away from you guys, my camera's on this monitor, but that monitor's off, and I generally have the chat on this monitor. And the reason why the monitor is off is because two reasons. Number one, my new video card doesn't have the same kind of cabling connection that this monitor has. So I either have to buy another monitor or get a transformer for the cable, or what I tried to do, why I almost missed this 4 o'clock show, was I tried to get both video cards working simultaneously, and all you got to do is go into the BIOS and turn it on. Well, fucking Windows 10 won't let you get into your BIOS anymore on old computers. Nice, huh? Nice, huh? You want to know why? Because they sped up the boot time on Windows 10. So even if you sit there and hit F12 or delete or F1 or F2 or over and over again, it just goes right into the... And it did come up one time, and I wasn't able to hit F1 or F2 fast enough. It went right into Windows 10. I Googled it. They said, yeah, they've made Windows 10 for older computers, so you almost cannot get into your BIOS anymore. Nice, huh? Isn't that nice? They're trying to force you to buy new computers, so they won't let you get into your own computer to fucking fix it. To turn on, you know, it's just like... Let me get my hands around the neck of the man with the whip. You know? Let me get my hands around the neck of the man with the whip. So I can dig my fingernails into his eye sockets. For some reason, I've not been able to see your videos on my phone anymore. Huh. That's crazy, Lainey. Well, Lainey, you know, most people that follow me on the internet, they follow me across all of my channels instead of just one channel. I'm literally broadcasting to 16 channels right now, Lainey, and you can follow me on all 16 channels. All you got to do is go to YouTube and follow my 6 channels. Go to Facebook, follow my 6 channels there. You can go to Twitter, follow me on Twitter. I'd love to see you over there where I really need the help. You know, Twitch, Periscope. I'm everywhere in Nays Garden. Yeah, man. I mean, I try to make it easy for you all to find me. Senate proposes new legalization bill. Biden stands firm on his decision not to support legalizing cannabis. I told you, motherfuckers, Biden was never going to legalize cannabis. I fucking told you. And I told motherfuckers to quit calling it marijuana. I told them that motherfuckers to stop calling it pot. I told motherfuckers to stop calling it dope and weed. And you guys want to keep calling it that. Oh, look at the impression you made on Joe Biden, your president. He couldn't give a fuck about you guys and your marijuana, your dope, and your pot. Way to go, guys. Keep referring to it as such. Let's see how much more fucking, how many more inroads you can make with the politicians calling it marijuana and weed. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I told you so, motherfuckers. I told you so. You should have been calling it cannabis all along. No, 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 no! No, DC! No, Biden doesn't hate cannabis. He hates weed, a useless plant. He hates pot, something that he takes a shit on every morning. You know, and he hates marijuana because it sounds Mexican, and he's a fucking racist. So call it fucking cannabis, guys, all right? There you go. There is your action. There is your hard labor of calling it weed, pot, and dope and trying to feel cool. How cool does it feel now that Biden's telling you to go fucking stick it up your ass? You idiots! Fucking been warning you about this for years, but keep calling it pot and weed and dope and marijuana. Yeah, keep using your stupid racist words, man. See how far it gets you. See how far it gets you with the higher-ups, you fucking cuck bitches. All you can do now is sit there and watch like a fucking cuck with your dicks in your hands. Sucks, don't it? Like damn Dolly Parton. Biden is gonna Biden, bro. And if you guys don't change your attitudes towards cannabis, Biden won't change his. Keep calling it weed and marijuana. See how far it gets you, pal. See how far that legalization goes for you. Keep calling it marijuana. They love that. Can fuck off to a deserted island. Biden and Sasha Cohen. Bro, there's so many people who are anti-cannabis out there in the world. Dakota, what's up, buddy? So glad you made it to another show. We've got excellent processor power now, guys. My processor is at 42, 50%, 56%, 48%, 46%, 52%, 46%. And I'm intentionally overrunning the show. I'm intentionally running so much shit. And I opened up the threads on my processor, but I haven't rebooted the computer yet, so I don't even know if that's working yet. The threads are set for 1 at default. That's really crazy. All of you guys with i7 processors, if you haven't gone into Windows 10 to turn your threads on, you're only on 1 fucking processor on your 4 or 8 processor CPU. That's Windows 10, and that's some jack fuck engineer at Windows 10 that thought it would be a good idea to fucking default all of your processors to the lowest power setting. Real nice, huh? Those engineers, write it down. Write it down. Those fucking engineers over there at Windows Microsoft, they're fucking great, huh? Cheers. Go to search inside Windows 10, type msconfig. Okay, once msconfig comes up, okay, so type msconfig. I got system configuration. All right, click on, oh wait, that's the wrong thing, right? That's the boot. Click on, my bad, not ms, is it? Wait, this is system config. Hold on. Let me try this again. msconfig. Okay, type msconfig. No, it's not msconfig. Services, startup, tools. No. That's the wrong thing. I'm confused. How did I get to that? Start, go to the cogwheel. Go to, no, that wasn't it either. System. Storage, tablet, multitasking, projecting, shared. No. No, I can't remember, man. System, devices, phone, network, personalization, apps, accounts, time, gaming, ease of access, search, privacy, and update and security. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm on alien cookies. Hell yeah. Thank you. Hey, I just got an email. What temp do you recommend? I can't figure out what would be the good temp. Try 350 to 450, somewhere around there, and see what works for you. You know, I used to do them really high. I used to go up to 710, but it tastes better if you go a little lower. The thing about going high at 710 is you don't have anything burning. You get the whole dab. You don't have anything burning off of it when you're done, which is a good thing. You're not wasting it. But it's not as smooth, and it's not as tasty. So you got to sacrifice one for the other. Sometimes you find that perfect temp in the middle. Job. You're kick-ass, bro. Great job. Thanks, Dom. Glad to hear upgraded processor should run faster. Did you give it any more RAM? Yeah, I had 4 gigs of RAM. Now I've got 8, so I doubled the RAM. My processor right now is running at 22%, guys. I'm running the video cameras. I'm running an extra camera down there, right? You see it? This camera, right? I'm running this camera. I'm running this camera. And I'm running I've got a YouTube window open too. But there's a video I want to watch with Joe Rogan, and I like the title. I haven't watched it yet, so I want to watch it with you. So here we go. Here's a Rogan video. He says, okay, it's a, hold on, my audio. I need to move my audio over. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This is a Kyle Kalinske video. As I told you the other day, guys, I told you this. I said, even though I'm coming down on him really hard, I'm going to bring up another screen selection, man. This is more processor power. Let's see what this does. CPU's at 27%, guys. 27% running all of these windows. I am fucking freaking out that this is working so good. All right, it's the Kyle Kalinske video. Like I said, even though I don't agree with him on everything, and even though he made a huge mistake with attacking Jimmy Dore, and he's wrong, and Jimmy Dore's my buddy, and you don't fuck with my friends. You know, he's not my friend. Jimmy Dore is my friend. So I send Jimmy Dore cannabis. I send him nothing. Understand that, okay? Don't fuck with my friends, because when you fuck with my friends, you fuck with me. All right? So that being said, okay, you fucked with my friend. Now he's going to speak on something Joe Rogan said, and I'm very interested in hearing this. This is because this is the kind of stuff I talk about all the time. How dumb sports are, how it's a waste of time and money, and this is exactly what Joe Rogan is going to say. And mystery fucking UFC for years. You know, how much money and infrastructure do they waste on the UFC, I wonder, that he's a part of. But now that you know what a hypocrite Joe Rogan is, let's listen to him anyway.
Joe Rogan was asked about Sha'Carri Richardson and how she was basically left out of the Olympics simply because she smoked weed.
Hey, dumb fuck. We don't call it weed because when you keep calling it weed, people like Joe Biden won't legalize it for you. Okay, you stupid cunt? I told you years ago to call it cannabis. You want to keep calling it a useless plant? Well, Biden's going to consider it's useless because people like you are calling it useless, Kyle. Wake the fuck up, you dumbass.
His comments here are really interesting, not just about Sha'Carri Richardson, but also about the Olympics in general. So I want to show you some of this, and then we'll respond.
How do you feel about the Olympics banning Sha'Carri Richardson?
100% horseshit. First of all, I think the Olympics are disgusting because that lady's...
Dude, look at fucking Rogan, man. That motherfucker's so jacked. Holy shit. Oh my God, dude, look at his fucking shoulders, dude. They're like, he's got new muscles I've never even seen on a human being before. What the fuck are those shoulder muscles? Holy shit.
They should be getting paid millions of dollars. All of them should be getting paid millions of dollars. All the winners of the gold medals, all those people that are...
Dude, he doesn't have room to put his arms down next to his side. Their fucking muscles are so big, his arms go up like that. It's hilarious. He's like, unreal, pal. Nobody's even doing that anymore. All right, I'm going to grab an antacid. I got a little. So I'm going to grab an antacid, but I'm going to be able to hear this because the sound is so fucking excellent, isn't it? Sounds amazing, isn't it?
They're generating insane amounts of wealth for the Olympics. They should get a giant piece of that. They're responsible for the reason why people are watching the Olympics. Right. No one's watching the Olympics because it's the Olympics. They're watching the Olympics because you see the best athletes on the world, right? Yeah. You see the best athletes who have gone through all these competitions and reached this insane pinnacle of their skill development, right? And they're getting nothing. They're getting zero, and the whole world's watching. And they're selling crazy advertisement, and that money's being generated, and the networks are making it, and the IOC is making it, and all these other people are making it. And the athletes, the whole reason people are tuning in, they get nothing. It's insane. It's a disgusting, corrupt system.
It's gross. And then a lot of times the cities that they move into, like once they're gone, they fall the fuck apart.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, it's a lot of times, you know, these countries, they build up this whole thing for the Olympics. And they're incentivized, and there's a lot of money that flows into the city. And then once they pull out of that, I mean, the people that live in that country are like, hey, well, why didn't you spend that shit on infrastructure? Yes. Why didn't you spend that shit to fix the bridges and the streets and to, you know, to fucking fix these communities?
Why?
But there's no money.
Why? Because our society's been indoctrinated to believe that sports is more important than taking care of ourselves. That watching sports is more important than taking care of our own infrastructure. We are so... It's like I think of my mom. You know, every 4 years. Oh, the Olympics are on. The Olympics are on. Hey, Mom, we're going to... No. The ice skating's coming on. I can't... Oh, they're going to do the gymnastics. So, okay, so ignore your family, you know, to watch somebody bouncing around on 2 bars or flipping. You know, or on those pulleys, or you know or ice skating, or figure skating, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I got ignored every 4 years for the Olympics. Absolutely. I remember it.
I don't give a fuck about you.
And I didn't give a fuck about the Olympics. I didn't give a fuck about sports when I was a kid, man. And my mom would sit there and watch that shit with my dad, and I'd be like, but you know, this is on and that is on. Can't we watch Disney or can't we watch this or that? No. The Olympics. We're watching the Olympics. Go play with your friends. And I did. That's what I had to go do.
These dirty fucks. But I think it's infuriating that this lady, who is apparently like she's a shoo-in for the gold medal in the 100 meters. She's supposed to be spectacular.
Try hard.
And they're not going to let her run that. But they're going to let her run the relay.
You laugh.
Like, fuck you.
Right on, Josh G. Well said, brother. I like that. Rogan is a sub-paleo type diet. High fat, high impact, makes you look like a... Bro, I'm telling you, that motherfucker is the definition of jacked. I mean, I don't think there's much room left in his skin for any more muscle, dude. He has just found every single muscle and exploited it to the fullest extent of humanity, or as a fucking gorilla, like you said. Good evening, Nay. Man, great job kicking now faster and better. Right? I remember your mom was into that. Oh, my God, Lainey, right? The Olympics? Oh, God.
Oh, they're going to let her run?
Yeah, they're going to let her run. Yeah, because if she doesn't run the relay, America probably doesn't win. I mean, I don't know. I don't know jack shit about track and field.
I think she's kept off.
I don't know jack shit about track and field.
What do you mean?
Exclusion from the relay team. Yeah, I saw that last
He's the
night.
best.
Oh, this is new?
Mm-hmm. She's not on the team.
But for weed, though.
For weed. It's so dumb.
Weed.
It's so dumb.
Right,
Weed.
okay.
It's so
weed.
dumb. Look, if they
Weed.
caught her...
Keep calling it weed. One of the most popular podcaster on the internet. Keep calling it weed, Joe. Okay? And you let me know if the other Joe, the President Joe, if he's going to do anything about your weed. Useless plant, Joe. Useless plant. Weed. Keep calling it weed, Joe. And try to convince Joe Biden that it's actually got some uses to it. But keep calling it useless while you do that. You know, it's like me fucking repeatedly punching you in your face while I tell you I love you. Doesn't make sense, does it, Joe? Sometimes I feel like fucking doing that.
Her doing steroids or EPO, okay, I get it, okay. But man, there was a lot of people accusing her of steroids.
And while I know I'm not going to get away with punching Joe Rogan even one time in his face, you know, I'll just fucking take it out on Pussy Kyle Kalinski's face instead, okay? He's coming up soon.
There was like a lot of people accusing her of a conspiracy. So the reason why she smoked weed was so that she could get caught for weed and not get caught for steroids. Like,
weed.
I was reading this, I'm like, people can't just look at things for what they are. Everyone has to like look at things like with this conspiracy theory lens.
Yeah, I mean, that's just idiots.
Yeah, I mean, to that last point, absolutely. As Freud said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Sometimes there is no reading between the lines. It's just all out there at face value. But anyway, so, I mean, he nailed it. And it's actually really rare that people talk about the true nature of the Olympics. And, I mean, it really is wildly exploitative, shockingly so. I mean, they don't pay these athletes, but they generate so much money. It's a really, really strange thing. In fact, in many ways, it's a lot like NCAA sports. I mean, I think now, if I'm not mistaken, there was a court case somewhere in the country.
Hey, Kyle, I wonder how much money you make YouTube, bro. I wonder how much advertising money they've made off of you for the past 10 years. And me, and Joe Rogan, and everybody that's podcasted and that ads have played on their fucking... You know, you only get a fraction of that, Kyle. Think about that. You get a fraction of the money you bring in. You know that, right? Everybody knows that. YouTube is raping all of us on the advertising. You know? You don't know how much money YouTube's making, but they're worth billions, I guarantee you. And it's people like Kyle Kalinske that are like an Olympic star that's not getting paid a lot of money, that's making the higher-ups a lot of money. And he makes it sound like it's the only game in town. It's not, bro. You're literally living it in the podcaster world. You're doing it, bro. You're in it. You're just like one of those sports stars, just like me, bro. We're all fucking puppets for these motherfuckers that are making a killing off of our misery. That not letting us speak and not letting us talk to our own subscribers. You know, not notifying people when we go live. Ad nauseum, bro. Ad fucking nauseum.
Maybe California, where some of the rules are just beginning to change about the NCAA, but I'm sure we still have a long way to go. It generates so much money, and the people who are actually doing the work and doing the stuff have dick to show for it. They don't get anything for it. And so, I mean, I think Joe is right. Yeah. Pay the Olympic athletes is one thing that absolutely should be done. That shouldn't even be controversial. Don't give me this bullshit about tradition. You're doing it for your country. Yeah, okay, do it for your country and pay them, dick. Yeah. No matter what they pay them, it's still probably going to be under the market value of what they'd be owed. Dick. So give them something, right? But beyond that, Joe's point about, like, this is a waste of money anyway. Spend it on infrastructure, son. That's right. So get this. The cost of doing the Olympics, it's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion.
What?
Depending on, you know, the place and the time. For just a little more...
Dude, the number in my head was 300 million. Dude, that cannot be true. Dude, that cannot be true. What?
Okay, do it for your country and pay them, dick. No matter what they pay them, it's still probably going to be under the market value of what they'd be owed. So give them something, right? But beyond that, Joe's point about, like, this is a waste of money anyway. Spend it on infrastructure, son. Son? That's right. So get this. The cost of doing the Olympics, it's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion, depending on, you know, the place and the time. It's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion. It's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion. It's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion.
Dude, we're talking about billions of dollars. How could there be such a wide fucking... You know, it's anywhere between 5 billion and 5.5 billion. You know, it's anywhere between, 4 billion and 5.1 billion dollars. Do you hear the fucking scope? He's saying it's anywhere between 5 and 50. 50, not 15. He said 5 and 50 billion dollars. Number 2. $50 billion. Mutton chops. Enoch, what's up? Andrew, what's up? Dominic, what's up? Karen, what's up? I have to hear it over again because I can't believe it.
That's right. So get this. The cost of doing the Olympics, it's anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion, depending on, the place and the time.
Because
just a little more than that.
Because place and time makes everything. The time. It's, we're doing it at 7 p.m. That's going to be the $5 billion Olympics. But we're going to do this one at 7 p.m., and that one's going to be the $50 billion Olympics. It's more expensive because the advertising time. That's the prime time. So that's the more expensive fucking advertising time. I'm wealthy as hell, anywhere between $100 and $7 million. Right, Josh? Sorry, forgot the slash. Were to be, are, were. Gotcha.
So for $60 billion, you could have free college for everybody in America. You could implement a free college program. But instead,
we have to watch girls run around a fucking circle who we won't let smoke cannabis. And that's exciting. Look at those girls. They run so fast. They're the fastest humans on the planet. Wow. I don't want free college for my kids. I just want to watch these women run around in circles. Look at them go. They're so fast. That's what I want to do.
I think we have the Olympics coming here to LA relatively soon. That money's going to go towards something that will end up being dilapidated and abandoned. And if you don't believe me, that's what's happened virtually every time.
That's true.
So I remember being obsessed with this a few years back when I learned what was going on.
Good for you, Kyle. Good for you.
There's the before and after pictures. Like, hey, this is what the Olympic Village and
Look.
this place used to look like, and
Look.
now here's what it looks like now.
There it is. All that
You know,
money.
It's totally abandoned. It's all a ghost town.
Look at that.
Basically,
Look.
all these countries throughout the world took anywhere from $5 billion to $50 billion, just lit it on fire.
I mean, why not just have the goddamn the vision to create a venue that can double as a homeless shelter, you know, or a place that supplies food for people, or a place that does, you know, wonderful things for the local, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, an event venue that brings money into that area. No, we're just going to abandon them because it costs way too much to maintain those places. We can't, and they're saying, oh, there's not enough jobs. There's not enough jobs. There's not enough jobs. There's not enough jobs. Oh, yeah, there's some fucking jobs for you right there. Go maintain those places and convert them into housing. Convert them into something constructive. Maybe. Factories, you know, where you build cars or something. I don't know. Solar panel manufacturing company. How about that? Suck my dick.
Fire. Flushed it down the toilet. You get like...
Suck my dick. I'm sick of being fucking smarter than the whole goddamn world. I look down on these engineers, and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh at how fucking stupid they are. And I can't believe most of those guys did better on their SATs than I did. You know? They're supposed to be smarter than me. And yet I'm the one with all the ideas that make sense, and they're all the idiots that make it so you can't log into your fucking BIOS anymore on your fucking computer on Windows 10. Suck my dick!
You know, a little bit of time to play sports and have it on TV, and then, like, after that, everything goes to shit. Just a total waste of $5 billion to $50 billion.
That's so sad.
To Joe's point, if we have these resources and nobody talks about how you're going to pay for it in the case of the Olympics.
Military.
You know,
did you see that? Some of the Olympics facilities were repurposed as military facilities. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do with the Olympics. You know, you guys, okay, so you took a good idea and you made it even fucking worse? Was that even fucking possible? Let's rewind that. My God, how did I see that with my fucking... I got 4 processors running in my brain at all times.
$billion to $50 billion. So, to Joe's point...
Some of the Olympic venues were repurposed and used as military facilities. Okay, so, yeah, I gotta say, you know... I didn't think it could get any worse than just abandoning the shit. But you made it worse. Kudos to you. You guys are fucking true monsters. I hope you all die! All of you! Every single person that does that shit! My dog is actually sleeping through this. Just a little Veruca salt here. A little Veruca salt. I want it now! I want it now! I want world peace now! I want access for cannabis now! I should move my camera over, huh? It's kind of weird. Looking away from the camera.
If we have these resources and nobody talks about how you're going to pay for it in the case of the Olympics, why wouldn't we just, you know, do the free college program or update
It's a freaking
the
joke.
infrastructure or put this
Karen,
money
right?
towards better use?
And Kyle's making excellent points here. And this is why I tell you, we can disagree with each other. But when we listen to each other, we hear excellence all the time. In between the disagreements, we hear excellence. And he's nailing this. He sounds just like me. Sports are stupid. Why are we wasting our time on that shit? We could be growing gardens. We could be fucking taking that money and doing beautiful things. No, the Olympics. Why do I know that song? Because I heard it every 4 years in my house repeatedly for weeks on end. Welcome to the Olympics.
It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Me
I'm
too,
happy that
Kyle.
he said this.
Me too, Kyle.
And it's his point about Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Weed is not even a performance-enhancing drug. So that rule...
Okay, you're a douchebag. Cannabis definitely is a performance-enhancing drug. So you don't know anything about cannabis. Suck my dick. You know, anything that relieves your pain makes you perform better. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who is smarter, Trendy Nay or douchebag? Who's smarter? Who knows more about cannabis? Is cannabis performance enhancing? Did Arnold Schwarzenegger use it in the gymnasium while he was working out so it would relax his muscles? Does Rob Mulligan rub cannabis oil into his muscles when they're aching after a workout? So that allows him to enhance his performance because he knows he's got this coming. Or he could put this on before and feel no pain during his fucking workout. Wow, Kyle. Looks like you don't know dick about cannabis. Hey, there we go. There we go. Look, Nick Brown said nay all day. Dominic said nay. Who else is going to say that I'm smarter than this motherfucker about whether or not cannabis is a performance-enhancing drug? Does sex feel better on cannabis, kids? Yes. Does food taste better on cannabis, kids? Yes. Are you able to work out longer when you're on cannabis, kids? Yes. Are you able to focus more when you're on cannabis, kids? Yeah, you certainly are. Cannabis is amazing. Kyle has no idea what he's fucking talking about. You know, I would debate him on any of this, but he would never give me the time of day. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm smarter than him.
Shouldn't be a rule. Like, the whole idea of rules is like, let's craft a...
I said, Kyle, cannabis is a performance-enhancing drug. You are a racist fool.
System that makes it a fair race. And so the rules should reflect that. But this is an instance of the rules not reflecting that at all. If anything, she might be disadvantaging herself by smoking weed.
Stop calling it weed. And no, she's putting herself at an advantage. That's why she's using it. Why? It was enhancing her mood so she could work out. It was enhancing her mood so she could compete without worrying about what was going on with her family. Kyle, you're an idiot. You're literally disproving your own argument right now, you fucking moron.
So should everybody else be suspended as a result of that? Hey, she unfairly reduced her ability, so, you know, you guys got to reduce your ability or you're suspended. That would make no sense, right? I mean, this is...
It is an unmeasurable thing that he says you reduced your ability. Bullshit. Man, I'm telling you, I'm more focused. I'm more able. I am more aggressive when I'm on cannabis. You guys should see me when I'm not smoking around the house all day. You should.
I'm sorry, but we got to get to the point where we catch up to reason and where we are now historically.
No, Mr. fucking weed, marijuana, pot douchebag. We can't get to reason because you ignore people like me that make sense. Suck my dick!
So many states in the U.S. have legalized recreational marijuana. The federal government needs...
All cannabis is medical. It's all medical, Kyle. There's no such thing as recreational because every time you put it in your body, it does something good for your cells. You're an idiot and you're a fucking liar and you're a fucking racist. And you're a fucking, what do you call someone that, you're a fake accuser of Jimmy Dore. I'm calling him, a slut shamer. So that makes you a fucking double liar, you fucking cuck bitch.
Needs to catch on and legalize it at the federal level, or at the very least decriminalize it. And, you know...
Hey, Kyle, you fucking douchebag. I'm not a criminal, okay? Stop saying decriminalize. I'm not a fucking criminal, asshole!
The rules for sports should catch up as well. By the way, for a lot of different sports, I don't know what it's like for sprinting and track and field and stuff, but for a lot of sports, it's so tough on the body. Whether it's football or, basketball or what have you, hockey, these guys perform all the time. And their schedules are so packed. And a lot of times you get hurt. And you have, physical pains that are recurring. You might...
Ooh, physical pain, huh? We happen to have physical evidence that cannabis helps with physical pain. That would enhance your performance in sports, wouldn't it? You fucking idiot. God damn.
Drain you mentally.
Hey, man, let me ask you this, Kyle. Hey, is someone allowed to take hydrocodone and then go get in the UFC and go fight in the UFC with hydrocodone? Is someone allowed to take hydrocodone or any other pain reliever that is a prescription? Let's say Oxys or a fucking I forgot the names of the ones I used to take. Any other fucking drug. They can allow that in any sport, Kyle, or do they test for that shit? Oh, that's right, they test for that shit. They test for things that take your pain away, don't they?
These substances actually might. I guess this is slightly contradicting my point from earlier about how it's not performance enhancing, but it helps you, rejuvenate yourself, refresh yourself, hit reset.
What a fucking douchebag. What a dumb douchebag. Can you fucking believe this? Let's go listen to him fucking, this hypocritical lying ass completely contradict himself and admit to it. And look at his face as he realizes what a moron he is. Because he doesn't know what cannabis is about. And he sits there and tries to pontificate on something that he knows absolutely nothing about and persists on calling it marijuana, pot, and weed. He has no respect for it and he has no knowledge of it. And look at his little lost face, guys. Look at the look of confusion. That is a look of lost confusion on his face right now. He doesn't even understand how stupid he is. Let's take it back to 710.
And
cheers.
Their schedules are so packed. And a lot of times you get hurt. And you have, physical pains that are recurring. You might drain you mentally. These substances actually might. I guess this is slightly contradicting my point from earlier about how it's not performance enhancing. Drain you mentally. These substances actually might. I guess this is slightly contradicting my point from earlier about how it's not performance enhancing. My point from earlier about actually might. I guess this is slightly contradicting my point from earlier about how it's not performance enhancing.
Why
actually
slightly?
Might. I guess this is slightly. Actually might. I guess this is slightly. Actually might. I guess this is slight. Actually might. I guess this is slightly.
Slightly, Kyle? You're doubling down, bro. Slightly contradicting? Oh, just slightly contradicting. Cannabis is not a performance-enhancing drug. Now here he goes. Cannabis is a performance-enhancing drug, but I only slightly contradicted myself because I'm always right. Hey, man, I admit when I was wrong today on the live stream, I'm wrong about shit all the time, man. I got some shit wrong. We were talking about something I should know about. Growing, right? I totally didn't know. And I admitted it. I was like, hey, man, you're right. I don't know about that. You're right. He doesn't know about cannabis. He needs to fucking start admitting when he's wrong. He doesn't know about slut-shaming. He needs to admit when he's wrong. He wasn't there when Anna Kasparian was showing her cunt hairs to Jimmy and the rest of the office. He needs to admit that and say that he wasn't wrong, that he was wrong.
Contradicting my point from earlier about how it's not performance enhancing, but it helps you, rejuvenate yourself, refresh yourself, hit reset.
Wow.
How it's not performance enhancing, but it helps you, rejuvenate yourself. How it's not performance enhancing, but it helps you, rejuvenate yourself. 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 But it helps you, rejuvenate yourself.
Look at the camera, Kyle!
Rejuvenate yourself.
While you're sitting here figuring out that you're such an idiot, you're not looking at your audience, are you? You can't, because he's a horrible liar. He does it all the time, but he's not good at it. So he won't look at the camera while he's lying. You'll notice that.
Refresh yourself. Hit reset. It's like if you're hurting and you take Tylenol, I guess that's technically a performance-enhancing drug too if it helps you, right? So weed does that both.
Oh, but it's performance-enhancing, but I'm still going to call it weed because I have no respect for it. And I have no knowledge of the history of it why it was banned, or the history behind the word weed. It's devil's weed, Kyle. That's where that term comes from. Devil's weed. It's from your butt buddy, William Randolph Hearst, the man whose nutsack you keep in your mouth all day when you use the word marijuana, the word that he fucking made up. You racist cuck, cunt, fucking bitch ass.
Physically, but also maybe mentally it might help you. So it makes no sense that, like, we have all these contradictions too in the rules. You're allowed to take caffeine, but you're not allowed to take, you know, I don't know, some pre-workout supplement that you might be able to get at a vitamin shop. Maybe you are allowed to take that, but then you're not allowed to take Adderall or something else. I mean, either we should go full puritanical and ban, like, all substances, no matter how minor the impact is, or you go in the other direction.
He just talked about how stupid the Olympics is and what a waste of fucking resources and money it was, right? And now he's talking about rules for sports. This is what we should do for sports. This is exactly what he's saying. Sports are bad, okay? Sports are the reason why people are starving and homeless, okay? Hey, here's some new rules we should fucking tack on to sports. You're a fucking indoctrinate, motherfucker.
Just sort of do a free-for-all.
I got a new one.
Or I guess
you're an indoctrinate wit.
She could split the difference into a middle ground and say only the most egregious substances are banned. But even under that system, she should still be in for weed. So
weed. Again, wondering why people don't respect it, and he wants to call it weed. He wants to reduce it down to something known as a useless plant. Keep it up, Kyle. Keep it up. I'm sure Biden loves that rhetoric.
And by the way, if you actually read the articles on this,
Thank you, Nick.
Sha'Carri Richardson's mom recently died. And so when she smoked weed, she was just like, I just want to get this off my mind.
Weed.
I mean, talk about, now I feel really bad. Now it's like, and by the way, even if that wasn't the case, still sort of fuck them for having this rule and then banning her as a result of it. Like, you don't even need to have the...
Hey, man, I got an idea. You know what? Here's a link. Why don't all of you go into the chat on this video and say, Kyle, weed means useless plant. So when you call cannabis weed, people like Biden perceive it as being useless. People like the Olympics perceive it as being useless because people like you are calling cannabis useless when you call it weed. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let them know that marijuana is a racist term, too, that comes from William Randolph Hearst, the man who made it up. Go ahead. Let them know. Let them know. Go ahead. There's a link. Go fucking put a chat under there right now. Make me proud. Because he doesn't see my shit. He's blocked me a long time ago. I'm sure. Or he doesn't read the chat at all. I don't know. I've never seen him respond in YouTube before.
The horror story and the sob story of, like, my mom died and I want to get my mind off it. But yeah, sprinkling that on top is like, oh my god. And this is what you're going to do? I wonder how long she's been training for the Olympics for. I wonder how long she's been doing it.
Yeah, it's too bad people like you don't want to help her out and just change one word, bro, in your vocabulary. You know, you can only use one word. It's only changing one word. You only have to use one word, and you can forget all the other stupid words that you use to call cannabis and that you're disrespectful, uneducated on the history of manner that you love to fucking do. You know, I suggest you start calling it cannabis, Kyle, if you want to help people like her. Or you could sit here on your stupid fucking podcast and keep calling it pot, weed, marijuana, dope, and reefer, and see how far that gets you with people like the Olympics and Joe Biden. All right? You're not going to change any hearts and minds when you keep referring to it as useless and with racist terminology. It's got a history, man. Learn it. I'd be more than willing to teach you the history of it, too. It's just you're too fucking lazy to learn it, you know? You're too fucking lazy. For you, cannabis is just here for you to use whenever the fuck you need it, you know? It's here and you're happy. You can get it when you need it. You don't have to grow your own. And one day, man, I can't wait for the day that you can't get cannabis anymore, man. That'd be fucking hilarious. You deserve that shit.
And
just like when people come in here and say, hey, my weed was stolen. And I say, you know what? You deserve to have your cannabis stolen if you're going to disrespect it and call it a word like weed.
No. Now she's going to have nothing to show for it. All
and
because
besides,
of the rule it should have been
besides, hey, man, it was just weed. It was worthless and useless, man. What are you fucking crying your little bitch ass about? You know, now if it was fucking cannabis that had lots of uses, well, then I'd be crying fucking... My heart would be bleeding for you, motherfucker. For real.
Changed. So he's right on the Sha'Carri thing. He's definitely right on the Olympics thing. And very few people even know about the facts of the Olympics. That it costs so much money, and then the places get abandoned. All that money could go to something else. They don't even pay the athletes. It's such a scam, and it's such exploitation. And I guess now people are starting to have these conversations, but for a long time they didn't, and that was a shame.
Good points, Kyle, at the end there. You know, you came back at the end. He made really good points at the end and summed it up good. And he didn't use any disparaging terminology to refer to cannabis, which was beautiful. So good on his summary. He can do better than that. My processor is at 32%. We can review videos all day long. Dude, I haven't even rebooted my computer yet. I've got extra windows open that I never do this shit, man. Dude, the color's off. Look at my face. Let me see if I can fix that. Look at my eye. Look at this. What's that? I gotta fix that shit. Hold on. It's the white balance, I'm sure. Yeah, white balance. It makes me look weird. And I think that's good, right? I don't look so gaunt now. But you know, I'm losing weight, man, you know? So you're going to see things in my face that are different as this fat comes off of me. I've still got, you know, fat. I can feel it right here, you know, all over my body. So it'll be nice to get rid of that. You can't hear me? Here, is this better? Sorry about that. How's that? Did that make it a lot better? I had one microphone turn around. I'm not talking loud anymore. I did a mix between Platinum Bubba and Orange Bud. Shh, nobody does Mixie Mixersons anymore, pal. What are you doing? Nobody does Mixie Mixersons. What are you doing? I'm going to put some Granddaddy Pups in with my my jacket right here. Look at this. Look at me. Look at you. Look at us. Here we are together doing this. We got the grow. Shut up, you. Dude, I can't kick Mark out. You know, that's those 3 plants. And he gave me the other 3. I can't kick Mark out. But fuck Mark. He's still going to get an earful. But boy, wasn't I pissed off before? I literally texted him, don't you ever come back here again until you call me. And I bet you he won't come here until he calls me, man. There is a little bit of... Okay, let me just try this. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I like what you've done here. Okay, I see what you've done there. All right, let's get rid of that. We've got the processing power now. Okay, cool. I got the process. I got the power. I got the power. 21%, 22%, 19%, 18%, 22%, 23%, 17%, 21%, 21%, 25%, 20%, 22%, 23%, 24%, 23%. Dude, my processor... Oh my God, I don't feel like I'm juggling here. I'm not juggling windows. Hey, I don't feel like I'm treading water anymore. Just trying to stay alive, breathing in the live stream, dropping frames every 3 seconds every time I pull up a freaking window. Shut up, yo. My face is stuck like this now. This is what I look like. Hey, I'm the new guy. What's up? My face is stuck like this forever. You know, if I got Bell's palsy, I'd rather be stuck like that than that, you know? That sucked. That was the worst, dude. That Bell's palsy, oh, that was a freaking nightmare in real life, man. It's like you wake up to a fucking nightmare. And you look in the mirror and you don't know what you're looking at. And you're like, what's going on? You take your hand and you push it up and it goes right back down. And your eyes like this. And all your muscles are relaxed in your face and you're like, what's going on? It is so scary, man. I called my sister. I was like, I think I'm having a seizure. Or not a seizure. I said, I think I'm having a stroke. I said, half my face is drooping down. She says, immediately, she said, you're getting Bell's palsy. Uncle Milt had it. She says, you're all right. It's just facial paralysis. It'll go away. Advocate for the use of the term cannabis other than trendies. I know that there are a lot of people that advocate for the term cannabis. If you just go on Twitter and type in the word cannabis, you'll see all the people that are using the term cannabis only in their profiles, you know? Cannabis is in their name and cannabis is in their profiles. Why, you Beasley? You're killing it. I'll send you 3 laptops to fix. Yeah, son, I remember that you still don't let that shit bother you, bro. You kept doing your lives. What? Yeah, Karen, if you send me those laptops, I'll fix them. I'll throw them right in the fucking dumpster as soon as they arrive. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, son, I remember that you still didn't let that shit bother you, bro. You kept doing your lives. What a fucking legend. I went live with Bell's palsy, and I taught everybody what it was, and we talked about it. That was a fucking nightmare. Should we go back and watch that? Get high and watch the day I had Bell's palsy, the first day I went live with it. Cloud99. Hey, Cloud99, I know you think you're cool with your little saying, blessed beyond the stress, but we're not taking your blessings in here. All right? Number one, I don't subscribe to a God or religious beliefs. Number two, I don't appreciate when somebody comes in the live stream and tries to profess their religiosity on my audience and me. You know, and I don't care if you've got a cute little fucking saying to kind of disguise your religious terminology, but it might just be possible that you don't understand what the word blessed means. And maybe, Cloud99, I don't know. Do you believe in a God? Do you actually believe that there's a God, Cloud? Do you believe in a God? Fucking blessed. No, that's not what I asked you. I didn't ask you if you believed in organized religion. See? Now you're being deflective, defensive, and you avoided my question. I asked you a very simple question. Do you believe in a God? That's what I asked you. Why do people have to be so evasive and waste mine and my audience's time? All right, Laney, take care, honey. I love you. Mwah. Once again, Cloud99, didn't ask you about religion. I'll ask you one more time. Do you believe in a God? Do you really believe? Oh, peace out. No. Go fuck yourself. Now you're blocked. Suck my dick. Not fucking peace out. I asked you a simple question and you couldn't fucking answer it. suck my dick. Now, for those of you who are wondering where that conversation was headed, let me finish it off for you, okay? So, I was saying, hey, do you believe in a God? They were going to come back and say, yes, I do. If they had the balls to stand up for what they believe in and had a belief system that they were confident in, then they'd say, yeah, I believe in a God. And then I would say, okay, well, check this out. When you say shit like bless other people, you're projecting your belief in that God onto me and my fucking audience. Well, guess what, bro? I don't subscribe to it. And I don't appreciate you coming in and doing what I perceive to be as lying to my audience and me. And you could take your belief in God that you're too much of a fucking pussy to fucking admit to and fuck off! Hi, Shelly. How are you, honey? Good to see you. I got some cotton mouth. All that yelling. Whew. Crazy. Crazy. You're convinced that Dabba Dabba Doo... No, is Enoch. No. Dabba Dabba Doo is Randy Church. Dabba Dabba Doo is Randy Church. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just happen to have this bong, and it's Mixie Mixersons for Enoch. Volare. Yeah, you know, those plants are so fucking beautiful. I just couldn't do that to Mark, you know. I'm not going to be one of those people. I was like, yeah, he could come over here and pot them and take them. I would have no problem with that. But both of us know, I mean, if he wants to get a massive amount of cannabis, I'm going to take care of those fuckers. I'm going to water them every day. They're going to be in that fucking thing, and he's better off. And plus, his plants are so big. You know, I would be a real dick because his plants were bigger, you know, to fucking just take them all and just because I'm jealous. I can't do that. I can't be like that. Nobody talks like me, Josh. Psh, unreal. Psh, get out of here with that. Psh. And I am nobody. I love that shirt. Chokehold. Let me put you in one with my new pythons. Hey, I got freaking pythons. Not yet. Close, though. Close. They're more like yellow rats. I got some yellow rats going on. I got some corn snakes. I'm developing them into pythons, and eventually they'll be anacondas. Suck my dick. Cheers, everybody. I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys are great. And I love you all. All of you. You guys are great. Thank you for watching the show. Cheers. Beazle, you want to come in the house? I ate it the whole time. Danny, thank you. Python's coming out. Look at my I got to get in the right. Now, I got to pump them up a little bit, but I'm starting to get ab muscles. I'm really happy. Kyle Kalinske smokes mids. That's hilarious, Josh. Put those guns away. Dude, I thought for a second I saw like 3 huge pimples right in the middle of my head. Crazy. Holy shit. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys want to see the cloner after it's been cleaned? The cleaner? See the difference now, guys? Nice, huh? Now to go down there and clip some little branches off of those plants from the bottom and fill this up with OG Kush. Fill it up with OG Kush. Man, I never bought a goddamn monitor, man. I was supposed to order a fucking monitor. Holy shit. I was going to buy a fucking monitor. But I don't need to buy a monitor. I mean, it'd be nice to have two, you know, this is a big monitor. This one's like a 22-inch, to have another 22 or even bigger for my main monitor. They'd be bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it, so I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep saying it. I just need another fucking monitor. And if I could just get this thing to boot into the BIOS, I could see if I could turn on the onboard graphics. What do you do with your clones for friends, Future Grow? No, man. I was gonna grow them. Yeah, and friends. I'd love to get this OG Kush strain out to everybody. You know? Something this powerful, it needs to be out there. You know, there's strain hoarders out there, and then there's people like me that think everyone should have access and everyone should have the best. Whatever they want. To me, OG Kush is one of the best strains in the world. You know? Dino, he thinks that San Fernando Valley Kush is one of his favorites. It's a form of OG Kush. But it's super over the top stinky OG. So powerful. It's amazing. But that's how Dino got his reputation, man. Walking into bars with a bag in his front pocket, and literally he would smell up the whole fucking bar with just like a quarter of a Z in his pocket, in his front pocket, in a baggie. How can I get OJ? I do live in California. Just go up to an orange tree and pick an orange, and take that orange and then squeeze it, and you'll get OJ. They got orange trees all over California, Shelly. You're in luck. San Fernando Valley Kush. San SFOG. I don't know what S. Are you trying to say San Fernando SFV? SFVK, bro? San Fernando Valley OG. Yeah. God, Rogie is so muscular now. Oh my God, dude. Like his daddy. Look at you. You're a big muscle head. You're so beautiful. God damn, man. Wow, he looks like a goddamn horse. Just a miniature, a miniature horse. Just all stocky and beautiful. Just rippling muscles all over his body. I love it, man. He's really bowing up, man. Rogie's fucking bowing up. Just like Joe Rogan is, man. Isn't that funny? Joe Rogan's jacked. Plant one's going to make nice plants today. I bet that plant becomes the best bud plant. You guys, plant number 4 is amazing looking. He trimmed the fuck out of plant number 4. Plant number 4 is a half of a foot taller than plant number 1, too. Here, let's do this. Look at plant number 4 back there. You see that, man? Look at that thing. That thing is like a tree, dude. That thing is huge. That thing is fucking huge. Fuck. That's fucking so sweet, man. It's, see, because I don't have 2 monitors, we're getting all these weird artifacts. Oops. You guys get a different angle, huh? It's all about the angle. It's all about the angle. And the processor power is at 23%. Jackie says, music, please. Okay, because there's under 20 people here, I will play my guitar. That is generally my rule. Once it falls under 20 and it's over an hour, I'm like, okay, I'll play some music. Oh, that's not so hard to do. That's kind of cool, actually. Hey, Jake Worthley, fuck your fucking American flag. Tanner Highs, fuck your fucking flag. Why are you guys coming in here with stupid flag avatars? Are you guys idiots? Look at this, another red, white, and blue shit. 3 in a row. Jake, Tanner, and Tom with the red, white, and blue. What's that all about? What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking? What's that all about? You're supportive of a fucking imperialistic country? And you're coming in here to show it off? Is that what's up? You like America's imperialism? You like that we drop bombs on other countries and try to impose our belief system on them? I mean, obviously you do. That's why you're flying that stupid American flag, right? Am I right, guys? All 3 of you? Jake, Tanner, Tom? Tom, I don't know what I see on yours, bro. I see some red, white, and blue. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's just kind of, I don't know what the fuck I'm seeing over there on Tanner's either. Well, right on, Jake Worthley. Why don't you turn that fucking bullshit off? Fuck the 4th of July and fuck an imperialistic country, okay? Why the fuck are you celebrating it? We murdered the fucking, the natives, that were the beautiful, wonderful fucking people that were here. We came here and murdered them, and you fly your stupid fucking flag like you're proud of it? Fuck that shit. How dare you not know how I feel about that shit, man? Jesus fucking Christ. Imperialist, man. You're a fucking imperialist. As long as you got that filter on, you're a fucking imperialist. Great. No imperialists in my live stream, bro. Fuck that shit. Shane, what's up, brother? One second, or a little bit more actually. A few seconds.
She sang. Tell you that they're all know the same. Oh, the sea was red, the sky was gray. You wanna have the horror that every battle today. The mountains and the canyons start to tremble and shake, shooting the sun in. Watch out. Seems that the arms, the walls got a punch on the nose. It started to blow. I think I might be sinking. But throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high.
No, I have not played electric guitar in since I moved out here from the living room. I haven't even plugged one in out there. I'm gonna be so used to playing acoustic. When I grab my electric, I'm gonna fucking shred it. Just wait. Man, I'm gonna be so good on electric, man. My fingers are gonna be so hardened and conditioned. I'm not gonna have any arthritis. It's gonna feel like a fucking violin neck to me, bro.
Save me. Save me. Fire in my eye, and you saw them shut. Jesus Christ, deny your maker. Hey, who tries will be wasted on bleed in my eyes, and you saw them shut. Fire in my eyes, and you saw them shut. Jesus Christ, deny your maker. Hey, who tries will be wasted on bleed in my eyes, and you saw them shut. Wish I could have met you, but now it's a little late. What you could have taught me could save some face. They think that your opinion was all wrong. For the most part, they're right, but look how they all got strong. That's why I say amen, nice shot. What a good shot, man. That's why I say amen, nice shot. What a good shot, man. Oh, man. Good shot, man. Now that the smoke's gone, the air is all clear. silver right there. They got a new kind of fear. You'd fight, and you were right, but they were just too strong. Well, they stick it in your face and let you smell what they consider wrong, wrong, wrong. Hey, man, has gone. Hey, man, has gone on a good shot. Was a nice shot.
Oh, you like this?
was burned with sand sweat. It seems every path leads me to nowhere. Why can't kids out so bad? Army green was no safe bet. But a bullet screamed at me from somewhere. Ooh. Yeah, they've come to stop the rooster. Oh yeah. Yeah, here come the rooster. Oh yeah. No, we ain't gonna die. No, no, no. You know we ain't gonna die. Walking dogs, they'll spit on me in my homeland. Gloria, send me pictures of my boy. I got my bills against mosquito dam. My body's breathing his dying breath. Oh God, please, won't you help me make it through? Yeah, they've come to stop the rooster. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, here come the rooster. Oh yeah. No, we ain't gonna die. No, no, no. You know we ain't gonna die. I wish. Yeah, I've never been able to hit those notes. I'm still waiting for your ghost. Tired of dreaming of the West Coast. I don't wanna be your dime. I don't wanna be your suitcase anymore. With my big black boots and my old suitcase. I do believe I found myself a new kind of place. I don't wanna be a bad guy. I don't wanna be your sleepwalk dance anymore. I'm just looking for some palm trees, growing up and throw away this disease. We could live inside the ocean, leave it all behind, swim out past the breakers, watch the world die, and swim outside the ocean. Leave it all behind. Swim out past the breakers and watch the world die. Yeah! dreaming of your face. Oh, I'm just looking for a new kind of place. I'm sick of being called your daddy. I don't want to be your dumb disease anymore. I'm just looking to escape. I just want to be way out from you again. We could live inside the ocean, leave it far behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. Swim out past the ocean, leave it far behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. Yeah! 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 Downtown by myself, and I had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and then there she was. Double platform suede, yeah, there she was. Like disco lemonade. Candy in here. Who's that lounging in that chair over there? Is this in devious directions? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Hang around downtown by myself, and I was too much to see, and I was thinking about myself, and then there she was. Double cherry pie, yeah, there she was. Like disco superfly. I smell sex and here and here. Who's that lounging in my chair over there? I'm back dancing, devious stares in my direction. Mama, this surely is a dream, yeah. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream, yeah. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream, yeah. Yeah, mama, this must be my dream. I smell sex and candy in here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Surely it's a dream. Best songs? That's when when I go out and I see other musicians play, my biggest complaint is, dude, that song sucks. Why did you even bother learning it? So many times, I'm like, really? You learned that song? There's some songs I've never learned because I just thought they were stupid, or I thought they were just not popular enough. I want songs that everybody knows, I want songs that everybody is familiar with. And if I say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me. take you. Well, what's to be the same will be. Catch a wind, the sea spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. Where the winds don't blow, really shouldn't go, only go to show what you will be mine by taking our time. And if you wake up with the sunrise and all your dreams are still as new, and happiness is what you need so bad, now it's all up with you, yeah. And catch a wind, sea spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. Where the winds don't blow, really shouldn't go, only goes to show that you should be mine by taking our time. And if you say to me tomorrow, oh, what fun it all will be. What's to stop us, pretty baby? And what is and what should never be? Then catch a wind, sea spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. The winds don't blow, really shouldn't go, only go to show that you will be mine by taking our time. Oh, oh. Well, everybody I know seem to know me well, and it ain't gonna do much, you can't tell. Baby, 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 I want your love, baby, 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 I love, ooh, 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 oh, live the day, yeah, do the do, about the do, well. You guys, I can't believe how many people are watching me play this. Is this for real? Are there really this many people here listening to play guitar? Or is this a fake number? They were fucking lying. I thought there were 17 people watching. There's 8. Well, listen, all 8 of you, I love you so much, and thank you for watching this, you guys. I will see you on the next live show, okay? Tonight, maybe late. I don't know. There should be more people watching. Share me on Twitter, Noopy Kiosk. Go tweet me out to a whole bunch of people. Go tweet me out. I love you guys. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.